Hey guys, did you know that Mona just dropped another new fragrance for the 2025 spring? Yes, Fleur Majesty. I received that package over the weekend and I have some thoughts. And if you want to know what my thoughts are, just continue watching. Hi my Luxe babes, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome to Tiffany & Co. Luxe Lifestyle. I'm Tiffany, and here we talk about all things fashion, fragrance, beauty, and lifestyle. If that sounds like your vibe or your zhuzh, then come on in. Come on in and say hello. Drop your scent of the day down in the comment section. I like to know what all my listeners are wearing, and while you're at it, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tap that notification bell so YouTube notifies you of any new videos that I upload. Okay, now guys, I know I haven't done this one in a while, but my lip combo of the day is I'm wearing Fox Filler, and this is by Huda Beauty, and this is in the shade She Flirty. And then the lip pencil I use is also by Huda Beauty, and this is in the shade Rich Brown. Now I will have these two items linked in my description box below, but now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's jump right into today's video. Okay, now guys, now I know you guys know that Mona and Kayali have just released a new 2025 fragrance for the spring, and that would be Fleur Majesty 31. So if you saw my video, I think earlier this week, you know that I received that in the mail last week. So now I've already worn this for 2 or 3 days last week, and I do have some thoughts on this new fragrance. I do have some pros and cons about this fragrance, so let's just get the cons out of the way first, okay? Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. Please do not get distracted by the lip gloss. The lip gloss was popping and not in a good way. My lip gloss popped all over the place. I had dental work done. There's a wire in my mouth that caused me not to be able to rub my lips together properly when I applied my lip gloss. Forgive me, and try not to concentrate on the messenger because the message is more important. Now, let's get back down to the business at hand. All right, so I don't know if you guys remember, if you saw my older video pertaining to Kayali when they released the Young Bougie Marshmallow, and I was not a fan of the packaging. I did do a video with my concerns on the packaging, and you know how it just wasn't up to my standards of what I felt that it should be. And Mona actually released a statement in regard to that packaging, and I'm going to read you her statement. It's, "Hi Kayali fam, we have some big news. Our Kayali 100 ml and 50 ml packaging has a fresh new look. We know change can be tricky, but we promise every little detail was designed with so much love and care to be able to serve you better and improve long term. We know change is never easy, and it was very hard for me to say goodbye to our old design, but we had to do what's best for your overall experience. Your feedback means the world to us, and we're here to make your at Kayali experience as magical as ever. Thank you for being a part of this journey. We couldn't do it without you." Okay, so I will admit that I was among a few of the content creators that actually complained about the packaging, while you had others that were saying the packaging doesn't matter. All that matters is the juice that's inside. You know, as long as the fragrance is good, then they have no problems with the packaging, because they throw the packaging away anyway. Okay, so I was one of those people, you know, I keep my packaging, especially if it's nice packaging and it's not cheap packaging. Okay, so if you're not a person that keeps the packaging, then of course the packaging does not matter, and what matters is the juice that's inside. But what I would like to say is, with this new Kayali Fleur Majesty, I ordered the travel size. I mean, not the travel. I ordered the mini size because I like to try before I buy. There are so many new fragrances that are coming onto the market. I mean, it's like a new fragrance every week. You cannot keep up with all the new fragrances that are coming out. So I knew I wanted to try this because I am a fan of Kayali and a lot of their fragrances. I have a lot of their fragrances in my collection. So that's the first thing. I am a fan of Kayali, and I knew I wanted to try this, but I wanted to order it in the mini version before I just commit to a big before I commit to the large size version. So when I got this, the bottle, it's very pretty, but I have an issue with this cap. Now remember, we're doing the cons, we're not on the pros yet. Okay, so I want to say that I am not a fan of the new direction that Mona and the Kayali brand are taking their packaging. The Fleur Majesty bottle cap has changed from a more sturdy acrylic-like bottle top to a more cheaper plastic bottle top. And see, this is the thing that I'm talking about, and I was afraid of once her packaging changed with the Yum Bougie Marshmallow. So when we purchase fragrances, whether you know it or not, we're not only paying for the scent, we're investing in the packaging and the little intricate details that make up the fragrance. When brands start making little subtle changes and downgrades and we accept them, we end up paying the same price for a lower quality packaging and presentation. Okay? That's all I wanted to say. When you accept wooden nickels, this is what you get. But in all fairness, I will say that in Mona's statement about the Yum Bougie Marshmallow, she was open to hearing everybody's feedback on the new packaging. And what I also would like to say is, I don't receive anything from Mona or Kayali in PR. Okay? So when I give you a review, I'm giving you my honest review on the fragrance, on the packaging, on the presentation, whatever. Now, there are some content creators that do receive her new releases in PR, and they're never going to say anything remotely negative about the brand at all whatsoever. So in my humble opinion, I don't think you're getting the honest review from some of, not all, but some of those content creators, because they're never going to say anything negative about Kayali brand and all these downgrades that they're making. Okay? Just wanted to put that out there. So when you see my review, you're definitely getting the honest review, because I don't have a dog in this fight. You know, I'm not expecting to receive anything in PR, so I don't have to always go along to get along, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay? Yeah. All right. So, guys, let's get into the cons.
Not the cons. The pros. The pros, girl.
Okay, now, guys, let's get down to business with this new release from Kayali, Fleur Majesty 31. Okay, these are the pros of this fragrance. Okay, so as far as the bottle is concerned, it's a gradient pink and purplish bottle. The bottle itself, from the neck down, is gorgeous. And I mean gorgeous. Look at that. This is the epitome of spring. This is the epitome of a little luxury. Okay, Kayali has listed on the box the key notes as juicy pear, sweet peach, rose royale, pink peony, violet wood, and purple musk. Now let me tell you what I get, because I did spray it. I get that sweet peach. I also get that rose. It's like a fresh cut jammy rose. That's what I'm getting, and it's a sweet rose. I'm also picking up on that peony, and it does sort of kind of have remnants to Parfum de Marly de Lena. To my nose, my opinion, I'm picking up that rose and peony DNA that's in Delena. I'm picking it up here. So if I had to describe Fleur Majesty in 3 words, it would be pretty. Not just pretty, but very pretty. It's feminine and it's sophisticated. Okay. Now, as far as the longevity, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 for the longevity. Yes, yes, for a Kayali fragrance, I am. I probably got 6+ hours on my skin. And, of course, you know, I sprayed it on my clothes. It lasts all day long on my clothes. I mean, it lasts all day long. The clothes that I wore when I wore the Fleur Majesty, I washed those clothes, and by the time I took those clothes out of the dryer, I could still smell a little of the Fleur Majesty. So that's just how well the longevity of that fragrance is. Okay, as far as the projection, it had above average projection for the first 2 or 3 hours, so it definitely was projecting, and it did leave a beautiful sillage. Now this Fleur Majesty, it just puts me in the mind of Bridgerton. And so with the Fleur Majesty, it is definitely top tier, and it is ready for the tea party, honey. You hear me? Pinkies up, tea party. This fragrance is such a beautiful fragrance. It is going to be perfect for brunch with the girlfriends. It's going to be perfect for going out to a daytime event. It's perfect for tea parties. Fleur Majesty she's fancy. The juice in the bottle is fancy, guys. I mean, and I tell you what, I have that mini size bottle right now, but as soon as Sephora hits with that spring sale, I will be purchasing a full bottle of Fleur Majesty. It is a beautiful rose fragrance, and it is different enough because I already have several rose fragrances in my collection. But that one is different enough where I think I need a large bottle of that. I think I need a large bottle. It is very, very beautiful, guys. Very, very beautiful. Sweet. I mean, it is all of the things. I don't think it's a safe blind buy. If you don't like rose fragrances, then I would not suggest that you purchase Fleur Majesty, because she is rose, baby. She is rose all day long. A very pretty rose, a very beautiful rose. If you like rose fragrances, then I suggest that you go and get your nose on her. She's in Sephora. You can order a mini. Try before you buy. But I think that if you like rose fragrances, you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. I'm going to pop some pictures up to show you the vibe of Fleur Majesty. Okay, now guys, so if I had to rate Fleur Majesty on a scale of 1 to 10 for the packaging, the bottle, and this part from the neck down, this presentation is gorgeous. I mean, it's top tier. This cap though, and I went into the store, and it's the same way on the full size, large size bottle. So I didn't want to be on this video making up stuff because this bottle, because this cap is plastic. I also went to the store and I tested the full size bottle, and the cap is plastic on that. And the cap is plastic on that as well. So presentation, I have to deduct for that. I'm sorry, I just have to deduct for this cap. It's like, you know, it's cheapening the brand. It's really cheapening the brand. And I always thought of Kayali as having good quality fragrances for a great price, affordable price. So I don't know. Packaging wise, I would have to rate this a 5 out of 10, and that is this cap. I have to do a huge deduction for this cap, because what's next? Okay, now as far as the actual fragrance, the actual juice, I told you longevity 10 out of 10. The sillage, I want to give that a 7 out of 10. Projection, 7 out of 10. So overall for this fragrance, I would give it a 8 out of 10 for the actual juice. So if I was to combine the presentation, I ain't gonna do that, because then it's just gonna mess up the numbers for the actual fragrance. So I can't even do that. Mona, fix this top. Fix this top. Does anybody else agree? Does anybody else see where I'm coming from as far as the top? Because it's fine if you're cool with the juice, and the juice is all that matters to you. But my thing is that we're not only just paying for the fragrance, we're paying for the packaging, we're paying for the design of the bottle as well. And I don't think that the direction that Mona is taking this is in the best interest of the consumer, in my humble opinion. Like I said, the fragrance is phenomenal. So if that's all that matters to you, that is a 10 out of 10, and that is a win all day long. If you like rose fragrances, you will not go wrong with Fleur Majesty. She is all of that and then some. Okay, now guys, so now that is going to conclude my review on the new Fleur Majesty. If you found any value in my content, please make sure you like my video, subscribe to my channel, and tap that notification bell so YouTube notifies you of any new videos I upload. And as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Smooches.